Oh my God. Okay, we're live. We're live. We're actually
Okay,
live.
got it.
Okay.
Focus.
Yes, focus. So, hey you guys, this is Yang of the Gym, and my co-host for today is, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Easter.
I'm sure you guys remember that face.
Yeah, what? Oh, I got your notification.
Oh yeah, right
No,
now.
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it now.
awesome, YouTube, awesome. So if you guys are happening to jump into the live, you can go ahead and comment or just you know let us
Would
know
you?
that you're here.
I wouldn't see it. You would see it, huh?
You wouldn't see it unless you
Or in the
go on
YouTube.
YouTube. Yeah, yeah,
God, I should know this already.
yeah. You should know this already.
So rude. Very rude. I don't like to be on your channel right now.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, luckily, I mean, just because this is my channel, this series of lives that we're gonna have is pretty much a collab between us two. We're aiming for every Sunday at 2 p.m. That's Pacific time for whoever's in here or whoever catches the replay. So yeah, we're gonna try to keep up with every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific time to kind of like step in here and just have like conversations about different topics
And
and
life.
yes, and life. I know that a lot of people haven't been seeing our faces, so um, did you want to give? We could update you guys on what we've been up to personally, and I'll let you start off, Easter.
Oh, okay. So, I don't remember the last time I was on YouTube, but rewind. Um, I'm I'm not living with my sister, so we're like in separate like places.
Yeah,
And yes, so and I live with my fiance and our son. He has a son. Um, and I've just been doing dialysis, and at this moment, I'm trying to fight to do home treatment because where we say they denied it. So that's what I'm doing right now, just fighting to do home treatment at home. Um, and yeah, and just living my life. I haven't been. I have been watching YouTube still, like the mukbang, but it's like changed. I mean, I feel it. It's just it's not the same. But there's a lot of new contents out there. It's like the mukbang channel. There is no like mukbang. Like some people do eat, but then a large majority of channels they like try to go different routes. Instead of not eating, they try to like do different content on their main channel. So it's not like all about food. It's like it's about everything, which is good because everybody's like going out into their own like wings and dreams. Because you need food to survive, but not what I'm saying, like there's other things out there. But yeah, that's about it.
awesome, awesome. I haven't been up to much since the last time you guys saw me. I was dropping videos, but they were really short and they were more geared towards the celebrity gossip section of YouTube. Hi, Georgia. Yeah, so I tried that out because I kind of wanted to like.
Hi,
Wow. Okay.
youngest favorite fan ever. I
Yeah.
forgot. My bad. I'm sorry. Totally forgot. I'm so sorry. Cut you off. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
Well,
I'm so
well,
sorry.
are you really?
I had
Yeah.
to say sorry
Hey,
to
yeah.
your
No, no, it's
biggest
fine.
fan ever. I haven't forgot about her.
Yeah,
Okay.
Georgia. We hope you're staying out of fights. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Oh my
have I
gosh.
have been thinking about returning to YouTube more consistently. I just wanted to try to take a break from YouTube, from like mukbang especially, because uh, it's like I have to go to work and then I have to come home and then set up like I gotta cook the food or I gotta order it or I gotta set it up and then set up the lights because I don't want it to get in people's ways. So it's just a lot of balancing that I have to do before I get back on track. So yeah, I did try to do a little bit of celebrity gossip videos, but I think I strayed away from that because it was getting a little boring to talk about like celebrities because I feel like they're just celebrities and like if I'm just reporting the news on them, it's not as fun as like providing commentary on them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
plus every like the whole world is involved in their lives.
Yeah, it's kind of like everybody you'll see it on everybody's like
Yeah.
everybody has like a T channel that hi.
Oh, hi. How are
But
you
yeah,
guys? Oh my gosh.
well,
So
this is weird.
gang. Why is it
This
weird?
is this is weird because we haven't been on live together, and it's like wow, like it's happening. But
Yes,
yeah,
it's been a while.
yeah. So I don't know when I'll get back to regularly scheduled content, but hopefully it'll be soon. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of like I'm kind of in the middle of like should I do a little like should I ease myself back into it with like mukbangs because that was like the most comfortable that I've been. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
Um,
think you should do whatever your heart feels like you should do.
I knew you were gonna say that. I
Okay,
knew
thank
you were
you.
gonna say that. Oh,
Thank you.
also,
Thank you.
I don't know if you guys heard of Moldavite, but I did get a Moldavite ring.
Oh, what is that
Have
like
you
a
seen?
mood ring? Or is that
Not a mood ring. It's a Moldavite. It's like a gem. It's not really because it's not considered a actual gem because it's actually a meteorite that hit the Earth like ages ago. Don't quote me on the ages. I just said ages just to like because I don't know the numbers.
Oh, okay.
But it
Wait,
hit
it's a
somewhere.
real rock?
It's like a real meteorite.
Oh my gosh, that's
I mean, to my
crazy.
knowledge, it's this one is real because I know a lot of people have like they produce fake ones.
Yeah.
But the real ones actually come from like somewhere in like Czech Republic, like around that section of the world. So if you're getting Moldavite from like anywhere else, like California or whatever, it's most likely it's counterfeit. Anyway,
That's
so I don't
crazy.
know because you're big on TikTok, right? And TikTok
Yes.
has been how they have like a trend of like Moldavite and like how because Moldavite is like it's like really big into like transformations. So a lot of people who have made TikToks about it, they have they have their experiences were like really dramatic and drastic. And it's like,
Oh.
oh my god! Once I got this Moldavite, it's like complete my life is falling apart. Um, that really hasn't happened to me.
Oh,
um,
wow.
but
Wow.
Nemo, right? Nemo, he's really big in. He's been into gems and crystals, like for a long time. So like I was asking him questions before I got this, and he was letting me know like, oh well, like usually it's just transformation. So like if a person, it really depends on like the person. So like if the person's life is like in shambles and like they really like the transformation needs to happen and it's gonna cause like a whole bunch of commotion. It really depends on like the actual
Oh, babe,
person.
I'm not facing you. Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. I was like, you just called me babe.
Oh, shit.
Anyway,
My bad.
yeah. So my life has been okay with the Moldavite. So that's good. Um, but yeah, I also need to get selenite to balance it because Nemo was saying that that because it's such a powerful like stone, not really a stone, but like it's a powerful thing to have. You want to like balance it with another crystal, and he was saying like selenite is probably what I need to get. So yeah, that was just something that
Oh,
I want to bring up because I was wearing it.
that's
Um,
crazy. I never knew. But I am a TikTok, but I guess I don't have that through TikTok. Like the TikTok feed that gets me is like mainly about food. But yeah, and like candies that people sell are like the shower. Oh my gosh, the shower head. Don't ever buy shower head from TikTok. Whatever. I
oh,
bought one thinking it was gonna work, and totally it broke on me. Like it only lasted like a week.
oh, yeah, I'm not really on TikTok. I just saw it like trending. I heard about Moldavite through uh, a YouTuber named Choice. Choice TV. That's his channel, and he was
Oh,
talking about like his transformation and updating us on his life. And then he started talking about Moldavite, and then I started doing my research, and then I started seeing like a lot of people were like they had like horror stories about it, and then I was doing more research, and it's like, oh well, it's just it's supposed to like bring upon transformation, so not like chaotic. If you do experience like chaotic stuff, then it's like that's like it's just your personal like
oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
so it just drives your transformation faster. That's what it's supposed to do. I haven't noticed any of it, but yeah, I like the color. I was always into green, because it was like the Sailor Scouts, Sailor Jupiter. So I always like green.
Oh,
I
wait,
always
it's
like,
green?
yeah, it's like a darkish green.
Oh, it seems black.
Yeah, it's like a dark, like a olive green, maybe. Like
Oh,
not
yeah,
green.
okay. Like the olives that. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really like in the sunlight, it'll be like a little more what do you call it? Transparent. Ooh,
Oh,
I don't know if
crazy.
you hear, but the dogs are out there.
Oh, all four of them?
Yeah, they're barking at the Amazon
Oh,
person.
delivery dude.
Yeah, they're getting so big. I can't wait until you guys visit though.
Oh my gosh, yes. When
Oh,
you guys are not busy. Oh.
yeah. Well, I mean, it could be anytime, but yeah, yeah. Georgia, just like it's pretty interesting. I wasn't really into stones and crystals, but I was like, ooh, I like rings, and I was doing some research, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've been up to. Just a lot of work and trying to balance everything out. But we're here. We wanted to come to you guys. We want to collab, and we wanted to like try to bring this every Sunday. Today's what I was gonna say episode is that what we would call it? Today's
Um,
live. Today's live, right?
yes, yes.
We're gonna be talking about. I don't know if you guys are really familiar with growing up hip hop. But if you guys are not, it's a reality show that follows um, the children of well-known urban musicians, I guess. Yeah. So it's like hip hop artists and their kids, and how they like deal with each other. Um, yeah, pretty much. And then there's two. We're gonna dive into TeeTee and Egypt, who are two characters in there. Egypt is the daughter of Peppa from Salt and Peppa, and Tretch from Naughty by Nature. So those are two like big hip hop groups from like way back when. They have a daughter named Egypt, and she's a cast member. And then her cousin, her older cousin, is TeeTee. Um, and they were in the beginning of the series. They were really, really close. They had a very much like a sisterhood relationship. Like TeeTee was kind of like the older sister, kind of like the big sister, I would say. What would you say?
Yeah, she was the older cousin.
Yeah. But she was like more like a sister to her,
Oh
right?
yeah, because they're really close.
Yeah. And then she doesn't really have any sisters. She does have a brother.
Yes.
Yeah. So they throughout the series, um their relationship has like really changed from the beginning of the series to now. Um, did you want to kind of explain it?
Yeah, like right now they're not close at all. But this episode they finally sat down. Oh,
Yeah, so they really yeah,
sorry.
they started off in a
Oh,
completely different
so
they
sorry.
start they started in a really different um like a different state of being.
Yes.
They were super close, and very much big sister, little sister relationship. And then Egypt got into a relationship with a boy,
Sam.
yeah, a boy named Sam, and he's like a upcoming like artist, but he was a very controversial character. He's not he's like a loud personality. Um, at first, Egypt and TeeTee and Sam got along, but then somewhere down the line, Sam started a rumor, or I don't know if he really felt like it, but he told other cast members that TeeTee had a crush on him,
Yeah.
and that caused the initial divide between TeeTee and Egypt. And then it was just like a snowball effect throughout the seasons of, this happened and this is why I don't like Sam, and then this happened and Egypt is taking his side, and and now it's like TT's getting married and she hasn't um, invited Egypt or Peppa because of this whole drama. She doesn't like speak to them, or when she does speak to them, it's very like cordial, but it's never. It's like the bond between them is destroyed.
Yeah. And Titi had a son, and Egypt was not involved. Like she didn't know, she never met the baby. Um, it was just they're so close. And then, but they sat down the last episode. They sat down and try to like mend things out, like because they're a close family, and they wanted the closeness back. But it's like with just sitting there watching them, it seemed like Egypt was talking more and like trying to bring out her feelings. But it seemed like Titi was just, it was like one word came out in one ear and out the other. Like nothing. It was like she was still mad, but she didn't like bring up her issues. Like she didn't be like, oh, it started this way. This is how I really feel. Like Titi was just like saying, I acknowledge you, I hear you, and then it's gonna take time, and then that's it. Like I don't feel like it moved anywhere. Like it was a waste of time on shooting the video. That's what I felt. Just sitting there and being like, nothing came out of this. Like just sit down. It was just, I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah. I just commented hi Jalen because I just saw that she's in the comment section as well. It's very good to have you all in here.
Yes.
I really do miss you guys and your guys' comments.
I know.
It's
I
just
miss you guys
feel
too.
like there's like a big disconnect between all of us because we haven't been on. So
Yes.
it's really good to see your guys' little avatars, to see that you guys are posting. But yes, I would recommend you guys watch this this season, or well, because they had different places, right? They had like
Yeah.
growing hip hop like in another area, but this one with like Egypt and Sam and TT and Bree, um and Little Easy, who is Easy E's son. That's the season that I would recommend. I don't really care for the other seasons.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so I think you're yeah, pretty much what you were saying, how hi Sin, pretty much
Hi.
pretty much that's what it was. I feel like TT is completely I don't think that she's over it, because she's always like, well, things would go back to how they were if like time passes. But
Yeah.
Egypt really needs to know what she did and needs to take accountability for what she did.
But she's not
Um,
telling her what it is, or like, you know what I'm saying? She's not really opening up.
yeah, and that's where communication is
Yeah.
very, very important, you guys.
Yeah.
I say that, I try to say that to myself, because sometimes I be all up in my feelings about certain things and I don't communicate because I'm internalizing it, and it just be like piling on top of piling on top of piling, and then inside of me is just a whole bunch of baggage that I don't even want, but I don't even know where to put it, you know what I'm saying? Because like I'm
Oh.
not communicating it, right?
Yeah.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication is what we talking about. Um oh, look
Uh-huh.
at it.
Huh?
He's listening, cooking, and moderating the chat. That's what I'm talking about. That's
Oh,
what I'm talking
nice.
about.
Nice.
Overachiever right there.
Yes, you're
Multitasking. Look,
always
Jalen is
overachiever.
going back to the dishes.
Yes. Oh my
Sid popped
gosh, that's
in, and
so,
Georgia, she's like letting us know
you
that
guys are awesome.
she's never seen the show before. And
Oh, wow.
yeah, see, we're communicating right now.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, so I would say like just to see how their relationship has changed for the worst is so
Yes.
sad. It's very sad, but I feel like it's fixable.
No, it is fixable. I mean, they used to be closer family. Like, why get it? Why can't you get it back? Because family is always going to be there. But like, people are going through obstacles, their own obstacles, and their own feelings and emotions. Like, we're not getting any younger, guys. Like, we're getting older. Like, how much more mad or how much more time you gonna let pass by and like and not like I mean, you just miss so much out of a person's life in time. You know what I'm saying? You just wasted all this time. But I know I deal it like everybody's different. Everybody has to deal with it at their own pace. But like comes a time where you're just like, okay, guys, like this is too long. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I miss my family. Like it's time to get back. Like whatever happened in the past, just we're not gonna forget it, but like we're not gonna let it mess us up. Or you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna let this continue on and on and on. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yeah, but yeah, oh my gosh, guys, like okay, raising a 6 year old boy, like I see myself on how I see him like my young self, like I didn't I don't know how to communicate, like holding so much in and not expressing or not saying no or not telling people how I truly feel, like and to see a younger me go through it and like living that life and it's just like why the hell didn't I open my mouth or like why didn't I just like if I didn't want to do something or if I didn't like something, just say it. Like why keep it in? But yeah, but that's just like it just adds up other like health stuff and like oh it's crazy just to like when raising someone that's that young and you're just like damn like I know what my family been through, you know, it's just like I barely communicate with them or like if I did it was just you know it was just like oh I feel like I did a lot of mistakes in the past, and it's just like, oh man, to have to make my parents go through. I mean, I wasn't a bad kid, obviously, not that bad.
Or
I
were you?
mean, okay, first of all, you
Allegedly.
weren't an angel either.
Oh, oh, wait, hold on. I was an angel. How many
What
times did a lot of
when?
our cousins come in
Oh
our
my
chat and
gosh.
be like, "Oh, she was the quiet one. Oh, she was the
Okay, because
baby."
they didn't
How
know
many times?
you,
How
like the
many times?
true you.
No,
Like
no,
there's
no.
like
Let's not try to.
oh
No,
you,
let's not.
there's not like two
Don't
angel
do me like
sides.
that.
There's like
Don't
one
do me
bad,
like
one
that.
good, and there's like a
Don't
lot of
do
bad,
me
a
like
lot
that.
of bad. Okay, but anyways, but yes, I just like, oh gosh, like it's crazy, like, and then their attitude years, the years that teen goes through where they have so much attitude, and you're just like, I used to be that young, and you still attitude. I mean, not like all that, but like there's like eyes cut and like, oh man, my mom told me when you get your own family, your own kids, you're gonna see what I've been through, what you've been through. And I'm
Mhm.
just like, I'm
Mhm.
so sorry, mom.
I
Totally.
can't wait till I have my kids because they gonna
Oh
be
my gosh.
angels. They
What?
gonna be the best of angels. They gonna be saints because
No, you know what
I
they say, your kid
because
is gonna be 3 times worse than you.
and
Whatever
I
you
was a
can
saint. I was a saint. So they gonna
when.
be,
Okay,
maybe not
fine.
as good as I was, but they gonna be good.
When? I don't I mean, did you have a twin out there
Okay,
that
see, I don't
I
know
mean,
what
did I not meet that good twin? Because
I don't know. You changed. You
I mean,
changed.
I changed.
Yeah, she changed. Well, you was just talking about how bad of a kid you were.
And then I said I
So
wasn't that bad.
so
I
so
was just
let's just
saying,
calm down.
but I
Let's
said I
just calm
wasn't
down.
that bad. I mean, not everybody's perfect.
I mean, I was a perfect child.
When?
Anyways, so
Okay.
what I want to say is, um, what do I want to say? You made me forget
Oh
because
no,
I was like
because
so
your lying
I had to
self was
defend
coming in.
myself.
I mean,
Uh,
just keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real with these people are in this chat.
oh, I'm telling the people what it is. I was an easy
No,
child. I was an easy
no,
child. I
you're
was
giving them
silent.
lies. Lies.
Oh no.
Just can't even
Mm-mm.
imagine having it. Thank you, and
Okay, you
that's
know
your
what? I'm not
thank
hiding
you,
my husband's
thank you.
comments
That is
because
rude.
that was
That's rude.
negativity right
That
there.
was kind of rudeness.
You guys are all you guys will be lucky if you guys see little youngers over here running
Wow.
around doing all the chores, cleaning, cooking, singing while she's cooking. brooming everything, taking the dogs
I
for
thought you were
walks.
gonna
That's what I
be
do. That's what I do. Little
okay.
youngers are gonna be like running the world. They're
Okay.
gonna be doing everything, and they're gonna be independent women.
All right. All
Um,
right.
so
Okay.
that's what's up. But that's you're not gonna come on here
Don't
and be
involve with the
disrespecting
kids
me.
in this discussion.
You're
You're
not
so
gonna be over here
negative.
disrespecting me. Anyway.
Okay.
But
All
yeah,
right.
I mean, I don't know. But really, I say all that to say this. When you were saying that, taking care of, trying to raise a 16-year-old, it's like, challenging because then you start reflecting on how you were as a kid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't, I haven't, I haven't raised anyone yet. The only, what is it? I raised my dogs, but that's
Oh my
dogs.
gosh.
Dogs are
Dogs are the
different.
best. They're like
Yeah.
kids. They're like, oh my gosh.
They just stay kids forever.
No, like dogs are
They
so
stay kids
loyal.
forever.
Don't get a cat. Cat, I can't. Oh no.
Wow, you over here dissing cats?
Oh my
Wow.
bad. Oh
Every
my bad.
animal,
I'm a dog
every
person. I'm
creature,
just saying.
every
I'm what?
creature needs.
No, you act like you like cats.
I don't, but I don't be dissing
Okay.
them on lives.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry for all the cat lovers out there.
Mm-mm.
I love you guys. I'm just not a
She
cat
just don't love
person.
your cats.
And
Yeah, she just don't love your cats.
you act like you love all the stray cats
I
out there
no,
around your
no
house.
way. What? Well, no, because one of
Stray
them
cats
tried to
are.
one of them tried to hit my little one. One of them actually hit my little one. I
Oh
wasn't
my
there.
gosh,
It's lucky
really?
I wasn't there because I would have ran out with the stick and blick
Okay.
blick. Okay, and blick
Wow,
blick
Yama. You're kind of
blick
worse
blick
than what I
big
just said.
big blick blick. Okay.
That was kind of worse than what I just expressed. My feelings was just worse. You
I'm just
just,
saying, like
I don't know. I
it was a low
mean,
blow. He was over there pissing on some toxic plant, and then all of a sudden, this damn stray cat,
wow.
bigger than him,
I
maybe
mean,
like
that
three
sounds like
sizes
kind
of
of,
him,
it's kind
came
of
out from the
angry.
middle of the bush and just
I
started trying to
mean,
hit him, and I was like, oh no.
we love
I I
cats.
heard about
We
this
love all
later, and I
animals.
was like, mm-mm, when I
This
see
is
that.
just,
So
don't worry about it.
I put up sheets
We
like
love
of a
animals.
missing cat that I want to find, and
Wow.
that's the cat that I want to. That's the cat that I
And
want to
we love
find.
cats.
And when I
Don't.
do find
Uh,
that cat,
she's gonna
when
love
I
and hug it
do
and
when I
feed
do find that
it.
cat that put
And
its
oh my
paws on
gosh, she'll
my
be the
little
best
one.
cat ever in the world.
Mm-mm. Okay,
I
so
don't.
let's get back to let's get back to the conversation. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I just feel like once parenthood steps in, it's
Oh my
just gonna be
gosh.
super it's gonna be super different. Like I feel like it's gonna change me for like I'm not selfish. I don't think I'm that selfish. Sometimes I have selfish tendencies, but for the most part, I could put aside my needs for, the greater good.
Uh
So
huh.
I feel like I would be a really I feel like I'd be a cool mom. I'd be the cool mom. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting to be the cool auntie because nobody wants to get kids. Like I'll be telling my siblings they need to have kids. They need to
Okay.
hurry up because I want to be the cool aunt.
Y'all act like it's
I
only
can't
it's
be I
two
can't be the
people are
cool.
involved.
Okay, I'm getting older. I cannot be the cool aunt with
Okay.
a
Wow.
walker. Okay, that's not cool.
Whoa.
That's not cool,
Whoa.
aunt. So y'all need to hurry up and have these kids
And
because
then all your negative vibes is not making it any better.
this
Actually,
is not
FYI.
negative. This is encouragement. Okay,
And
I'm telling
what
y'all
kind of
that
encouragement is
y'all
that's
need
kind
to,
of
you know,
negative?
you need to,
I don't see what kind of encouragement words
bring me
those
some
were.
nephews and nieces up in here.
Those were like negative vibes,
The
blinging
only ones I
everywhere
have is
on
in
this
Australia,
platform.
and that's far
I
away.
don't
Like
understand her
all I want to
negativity.
be is a cool
Like,
auntie.
okay, wow.
But
Go
yeah,
get another dog. Okay,
I can't because we can't have more than four
I
around
know
here.
more than four, but to
Uh,
go love all four of them.
I do love them. I do love them very much, but they're not kids.
Okay, they actually are. Just you think about it,
I mean, when I get old and decrepit, they're not gonna come. They're not gonna come and change my diaper for me. Okay,
Wow.
so
Okay.
they're really not my
Okay.
kids. They're really not my
Uh,
kids. Like,
all right. All right.
so yeah.
We love animals,
Oh,
guys.
we love them.
We love them
We love some
dearly.
people. Um, but yeah, I feel like that would channel a different type of communication to kind of step into the parenthood, like your parenthood. It
Yes.
makes you channel into a different. type of different type of what the hell am I trying to say? Communication. I kept on trying
Yes.
to say conversation, but that wasn't it. Communication. You got to tap
Yes.
into different. Like, do you find that you changed quite a bit?
Yes. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They changed a lot. It's like you can't really, you got to watch the words. I mean, you got to like tone your language. Like if you were a type person who like just had no filter and just, because you're around grown folks for a while and you can't really talk like you're grown folks in front of a 16-year-old, Like, and then like just to like, I mean, I've changed a whole lot. I think I've grown up a lot for these past like 2 years or so, 2 3 years, and I've like opened my eyes. Like I just realized that people's worth more, and I'm just more. I guess I'm more humble, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I guess I just see like what I put my family through, like not communicating, because communication is a big thing. And that was my thing. I didn't know how to communicate. I think like if I communicated more, a lot of things would have been a lot better. Um, and if I just opened up more, because there's like some times where I was just like, I would be myself for like what, say like 10 minutes. And then the next is just like a whole ass like monster, I'm just like, what the hell? Like I was nice one time and then next I'm just like my attitude changed. Um, times like it did. I don't know, I just realized a lot, and like just seeing, a young person grow and just to, do for him, and you just like you love them unconditionally and just like, oh my gosh, my parents did a lot for us, and just like looking back, like they sacrificed a lot and they did so much, and you're just like, those what parents, those are how parents are, and like they love you unconditionally, and like regardless if you fall so many times, or like if you made millions of mistakes, they're always there. Well, actually, your family, they're always there. Either you have a huge family or a huge extended family, or you have a small family. It doesn't matter. Like family's family. Um, but it's crazy just to like know how much like family support a person has compared to another person who don't have that much family support, in their life, and you're just like, how can you not have that much support? You know what I'm saying? Because there's some people who don't have like a lot of family support, and like our Simi community, like our island community, our type of person we are, like our family support's huge and it's so strong. Like I love it. It's amazing. And for someone to not have that ounce of love or family support, you're just like, oh, you're missing out. And like I don't want to miss out anymore. Like it's just, oh, like things need to change. Or like now I know it's fixable. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, it's crazy. Like and yes, I'm a little bit, lit, but that's not the point. The point is communication, people, communication. That was the whole thing. Oh, we're talking about growing hip hop.
Yeah.
Yes. Um,
Yes.
but that show, that last episode with TeeTee and Egypt, I was just like, oh, nothing was resolved. I would want TeeTee to open up a little bit more. Like, tell Egypt what happened. Like, how did your guys' relationship just fall? Like, you guys were tight. Like, anybody with that bond is unbreakable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys fall like a couple times, you guys always like pick yourself back up and then go back to how it used to be, how close you guys were. Like, it could get there. Like, whatever happened in the past, and you need to let it go, because you don't want your kids to grow up not knowing that they have an aunt or an uncle out there, or like or like cousins out there they never knew. And it's just, and then when you meet someone that's related to you that was in your family, it's like, oh my god, and you guys were close, you're just like, all these years we could have been this close if we knew about this, or we knew each other like back in days, or like, it's crazy. The world is too small, and like, yeah, I just think like TT should have opened up a little bit more, because it's not resolved. Like it's like this show is just gonna keep on going until like somebody like steps in, or like until TeeTee opens her mouth, because that
Yeah.
relationship is never good. I don't think it's going to be resolved. Not anytime soon.
Well, also TT just she has a son now. She gave birth to
Yes.
a son, and her son, Egypt has never met her son. So it was for her. It was more. I understand where TT is coming from. She's really hurt by the whole situation. It wasn't just Egypt. It was also Peppa who played a
Hmm.
big part in dividing the whole family. It seemed like Peppa was really trying, like really on Sam's side when it came uh, between Sam and TT. She like Peppa was really pro Sam, and that I think that really influenced Egypt into like saying like, oh, okay, yeah, like this guy, like I love this guy, and like my mom even sees it. So like, why would I like go against this man that I'm gonna marry, even if it is my cousin? She's just trying to sabotage what I have, and not really looking at it from the other side where TT was looking at it from like, this guy is very suspect and he's doing things putting you in danger. Like he's about to go like Sam in this season, he got into an altercation with
Hmm.
people and he's facing jail time.
Yeah.
So, and not just that, like Egypt was there when it all went down. So he's putting Egypt in danger physically.
Yeah.
Um, so it's just like when TT sees toxic things like that, of course she's gonna look out for her little sister and try to kind of like sabotage it. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand why TT has her boundaries and is like making sure that she does stick to it because she's seen how everything played out, and now she has a son,
A
and
baby.
yeah, it's like her son and her husband, and that's her family. Like,
Yeah.
so she has to very much so protect them, and and that means like drawing a hard line. So even if it has to separate yourself from other family members, sometimes it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like how you were saying, like, oh, it's so good to have family support. Like when you have a big family, it feels good. Like a lot of people don't even have that, even when they have big families. Like for for whatever reason, they don't feel the same support that like others feel, even when they come from a big family. I don't remember if you guys ever watched the Braxton
Oh
family values.
yeah. Yeah.
So it followed that reality show followed Tony Braxton and her sisters, and they had a very sisterly. It was all sisters and like a brother who wasn't really in the show, but you like we followed every issue that they had amongst each other, and sometimes it was like, oh, it felt like they all ganged up on one person,
Yeah.
and then it felt like another was like, well, like Tracy Braxton, she passed away recently, but in that show, she was kind of like the black sheep, and
Yeah.
even though she came from a big family with so much support, she felt like there was no support for her
Yeah.
for reasons, and even though it's like she still loved her family, like it was still in her that those feelings of like, like I didn't have the same support. I felt like people like pushed me away. And it's like you look at her family, it's such a big family. It's like
Yeah.
and they're all about love. And you even see how they communicate with each other. It just seems like how can you feel like you don't have the support, but it happens. And luckily enough, she communicated that with her other sisters and even her mom, and they came to an understanding. Unfortunately, she passed away, but before she passed away, like they had she took it upon herself to like communicate it. So that's like where communication is super important, and how like I do agree with you how you were saying TT needs to be more like on top of her communication because even though I understand where she's coming from with like her having her boundaries, it really did seem like it was going in one ear and out the other. Like it seemed like she wasn't being proactive in the moving forward of this relationship. It was
Mhm.
very much like, oh well, it's gonna take time. That's all she was telling Egypt. Egypt was kind of
Yeah.
like, and it's sad because Egypt's like the younger one, so she's just like, she's being very transparent with TT, and all TT
Yeah.
could say was, well, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time. Like it's good. It's not gonna happen overnight. But then it's like maybe you should tell her why you're so upset, like why it hurts you so much. That way, that way you could get it off your chest of, oh well, at least I did my part in actually communicating exactly what was the issues and why it hurt me so bad and why I acted a certain way, so that
True.
Egypt could understand it, and then you could get the you could see that Egypt understanding it from your point of view after you communicate it, because how is she going to understand what you're pissed off about if you don't tell her? Because
Yeah.
the whole thing with TT is like, well, I mean, she's not taking accountability for what she did, and it's like, well, you're not really telling her when
Yeah.
she invites you over to her house for you guys to talk. This is why she needs you to like,
Tell her
she
what she needs to be accounted
yeah,
for.
yeah, yeah. So I do agree with you. It's fixable. It's totally fixable. I think at the
Totally.
yeah, I think at this point TT is just like not in the right mindset um, to actually move things forward. And I feel like Egypt, even though I didn't agree with a lot of her decisions that she's made in the past, I feel like she is very mature in her
Yeah.
thought process and her approach to especially
Yeah.
this situation. Like when she went off on Bree a while back, I didn't really care for that. Like I don't understand why she was mad at Bree, but yeah, this this situation, this relationship that she has, she totally is the mature one, and she seems more open. And
Yeah.
TT just needs to be more transparent. I feel like TT's like guard is up, and it needs to. Your guard cannot be fully up if you are trying to fix something
Yeah.
that requires a lot of communication.
Yeah.
Like you have to be a little vulnerable for all of your communication to come out so that the other person can take it in.
Yeah.
And I feel like even if the other person doesn't take it in, at least you did your like you did the
Your
most you could
part.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you didn't do what you did, then it's like you can't say, "Oh, I did everything I could to fix it," because like you didn't, you
Yeah.
know. So I yeah, I agree with you. TT really needs to you know, if I don't even know if TT really wants to fix the relationship. She says that she does, but the
Yeah.
way that she's acting kind of seems like she just wants to cut ties, which is not, it's not bad. It's like sometimes you need to draw the line.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to draw the line, and you need to have boundaries so that you, like family can respect it. But like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, just be honest. If you want to fix the situation, you can fix it, but don't put it on somebody else if you're
Yeah.
not doing everything you could do to fix the
True.
situation. If you don't want to fix it, then just say it, because then you'll end up saving everybody time. Because
Yes. Lots of time.
what's the point of saying like you want to fix it if you're not, if in your heart you don't really want to fix it and the other side is trying to fix it?
Yeah.
You're wasting their time and you're wasting your time because they're going to try to fight for you, you
Yeah.
know.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah, so yeah, Jalen said, "Amen. Big families don't always mean support, unfortunately." And Sin said, "I don't have any family support. You guys are lucky." Yeah, like I know I grew up with a lot of people who had a lot of they had big families, but they didn't feel like the support was there, you know, for whatever reason it was. It's just like it. Sometimes families are big, and it's like people play favorites and other people get neglected. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that happens in a family dynamic, and then that sucks because it's like, ooh, and then people start feeling like an outsider and like the black sheep, and that's just like not like really healthy for like your your mental health, you know, and your mental health, it starts becoming your physical health. Like it ends up like working through you, and you just become kind of like um beat down. You know what I'm saying? Like it, and that's where depression comes from. And it's just like, it's just snowball effect. Everything is a snowball effect. But
True. But
yeah,
like even if you don't like say you're not blood related to that person, like even your friend could be your family, or like someone that's like, I mean, your best friend, or what I'm saying, how they say like
yeah, like
your
you could choose.
job, yeah,
Oh,
like
sorry.
your job is like your second home because you're there, like you're always there, like just how you are at home.
Oh,
But like or like when you move from another state, there's like your home is like not where you were born, your home is where you make your home. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And like that's like your family. Like if you're like close with like the neighbor or like friends, they could be your family, or like we could be your family.
yeah.
Like
We could be a family. I'm a
yeah,
really good family member, right, Easter?
sometimes, but
Oh, oh wow. Oh
I just she's
man.
the best. She's the best.
Wow. You know what?
It's just my sarcastic ways because
You
I've
could
always been
you
sarcastic throughout my whole entire life. You know what I'm saying?
have
Like,
you have you
it,
really?
okay, wow. I feel like you don't know me when you do that. Like, I'm like very sarcastic. But
I
anyways,
mean, you're sarcastic now that you're lit, but
okay.
you
No, I've
sometimes you
been. I
sometimes
mean,
you haven't been sarcastic because you haven't been communicating.
oh wow, here we go.
No, no, I'm just saying, I'm tying it into
Oh,
the
okay.
communication.
Let me show you
Um,
this. Got
no,
it.
no, but I do agree with you. There's sometimes if you're not lucky enough to come from a good family that supports you, a big family that supports you, you can choose your family. The friends that you keep are the family members that you can pick, right? Something like that. I
I
know I
get
didn't
it.
say it, but I know I didn't
We
say
are a
it
YouTube family. Yeah.
right.
Let's just, let's just cut it to,
No, no, that was what the essentially somebody knows that phrase, right? There's a phrase that I cannot put my finger on. I cannot articulate it to
well,
like
let's
verbatim.
Google it and then,
No, I don't want
somebody
to
put it
Google it.
on the,
Okay, you
comment
could Google it
section.
if you
Like
want to.
Google
I'm
said,
just
and
gonna
then
tell you what
I
it
just,
is.
all right,
Sup,
bye.
boy, stop capping. Um, but yeah, so yeah, I would say that we touched on everything. Man, you just caught us when we were about to leave. We're about to wrap it up, but we were talking about the importance of communication and kind of reflecting on family
Growing up,
dynamics. Yeah, family dynamics, and then we were tying it into the latest episode of growing up hip hop and Egypt and TT's situation. Not sure if you're familiar with that show, but the big takeaways from this live was, how important communication is, and when that's in every relationship. Even if you're single, boy, stop capping. Even if you're single, like that's the rumor on YouTube now.
but we'll be here every Sunday. We'll try to be here every Sunday at this
Yes,
time,
yes. Well,
2 p.m.
yeah, yeah. We'll be here 2 p.m. Pacific time. We're here with different topics, and then we'll try to tie it into different
Life.
yeah, different personal life experiences and different family not family shows, entertainment, whatever happens in the entertainment world. So thank you guys so much for stopping by, and oh, it was so very good to see everybody's faces
Yes.
and their little avatars in the in the
Yeah, in my
comment
phone. I
section.
don't see it in the comment
um
section.
Easter, where can everybody find you at? She's on YouTube, but she hasn't dropped anything on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
you just I
I'll
don't
I'll
even
put it I'll
comment
put it in
anymore.
the yeah, I'll put her link for her YouTube channel in the description list. And what's your
Aloha,
Instagram?
everyone. Huh?
What's your Instagram?
Uh, I don't even know.
Okay, well, I'll put that in
Oh,
there too,
yeah, all right.
girl. I told you we're gonna wrap it up with where you can follow us. You guys can follow me at Instagram. Well, on Instagram at Young of the Gem, and you guys are here on my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe and
Subscribe.
hit that notification bell
Thumbs
so you
up.
guys could be you could get the notification on when we go live or when I drop a video sooner or later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this time around with us, and we will see you guys next Sunday. We love you guys.
Love
Be peaceful
you.
out there. Have good communication, you guys.
Yes, peace
Bye.
out.